to further exhibit cowardice by killing my nephew and use the court system to kind of finagle her way where she wanted is unheard. I can't even fathom it, Your Honor.
The family of a murdered Wichita boy stunned as the boy's mother, who admitted to killing him, refuses to be in the courtroom to hear how his death forever changed their lives. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jeff Herndon.
And I'm Julia Thatcher. Today, that mother is sentenced to life in prison for killing her 14-year-old son in January.
KSN Zena Taher was at the sentencing. She tells us the boy's family is devastated. Zena?
Jeff, Julia, just hours ago, Kylie Hodges sat in a courtroom in this building and she was sentenced to murder with the possibility of parole after 25 years. I was in the courtroom as the family talked about the loss of her son, Claude Hodges, and expressed their frustration that she wasn't in the room for the sentencing when they gave their impact statements. Tears, frustration.
I don't hate Carly, but I will never forget the pain that she caused.
Pain.
God be loved, he was all of that. And he had enough to give to her, to you, to everybody. He never met a stranger.
All filling the room as members of Claude Hodges' family speak. But the woman causing that pain, Claude's mother, who's been separated from his father for years.
You're absolutely sure you do not want to be present during the sentencing hearing.
She wasn't there to see it.
That was a coward move because you knew what was about to happen. You knew what was, when you see all of us, you knew what was about to be said.
Hodges' dad saying a life sentence with possibility of parole, not enough.
I'm not boasting or bragging, but my son was him. He was that person. He was something that this world needed.
Even with Claude gone, Hodges says he takes his son with him everywhere he goes. Claude Hodges' family was here at this courthouse and they were giving what was called victim impact statements, some of them traveling all the way from the West Coast. But Claude Hodges' mother, who is convicted of his murder, waived her right to be at the sentencing. She left the courtroom before they could say anything. That angered a lot of the family, who were dressed in shirts with Claude's picture on them, hoping to have one final emotional release and say their piece. But one of the most heartbreaking moments in the hearing came when Claude's dad read a note written by Claude's 10-year-old nephew.
I wish I could squeeze you one more time. I'll never forget about you, Unc. You're in my memories.
Hodges' nephew also says in his note he doesn't like people to see him cry, but he cries every day to get Claude back. He says he still loves his uncle and wishes they had phones in heaven so he could hear his voice. Claude Hodges Sr. says a big part of the tragedy of his son's death is just how many children are impacted by it. He says his son was needed and had enough love to give everyone, including his mother. Here for you, Zena Taher, KSN News 3.